I love this question. This is such an indulgent question for me. So, who is your mentor and what makes them a great mentor? So you'll see 3 pictures on there, and they represent mentors from 3 different eras in my career. So the gentleman on the left, Phil Mackinder, I was about 1 or 2 years into my career, 23 years or so old, and in a very male-dominated environment, wanting to progress, wanting to contribute, but not really seeing how. And then Phil came in as our group manager, and I could immediately see a similar kind of energy, a similar kind of enthusiasm. So I went up and I spoke to him when he was very early into the business, and we built this relationship. And at that age, Phil was mostly giving me projects that would develop me. Right? So he was giving me advice and giving me projects and almost telling me what to do. In your 20s, you want somebody who's going to guide you and tell you what to do, because you don't necessarily know of the wide range of opportunities available for you. So that's Phil. Be forever grateful to him, particularly because he's the person who championed sponsorship for my MBA at London Business School. Something I wouldn't have been able to do at that age if my employer didn't pay for it. So then we move on, and we're now in my mid-30s, and in the middle you'll see a gentleman called Rick Super. Rick really supported me in the transition from being in the corporate world to running my own business. And he developed me to be a brilliant coach. He developed me to be somebody who could set up and grow a business, and to be confident in myself. And this relationship in your 30s is more about giving you ideas and letting you run with it. So a mentor, if you're in your 30s, you want somebody who's going to really provide a gentle fuel that'll help you to grow, and you can find your own way, you have more knowledge like that. And now my mentor is the amazing lady on the right, Faye Sharp, who started off life in a council estate with a single parent mum, and she grew to develop an events business which she sold for something like £25 million within 10 years. Very inspiring woman. So a lot of the mentoring she provides for me is when I have a challenge, I go to her and I talk to her about what I'm dealing with, and she'll share from her experience and from all the various different businesses that she's interacted with in building a multi-million-pound business and selling it for a very high value. And she's also the light and the inspiration behind the Fast Forward 15 program. So very fortunate to have her as my mentor. There you go. So different ages. By the way, the Faye Sharp type of mentoring, 45 plus probably. Okay, there you go. I've given you my age now, roughly. Good. Thank you for whoever asked that question, because I really enjoyed talking about 3 of the most special people in my working